Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Joe, for those real kind words. All the nice things you've done for me and the PGA of America has done for me. Becoming an honorary lifetime member it's one of the highlights of my career, and I know you as number 11 feel the same way. I wanted to thank Jeff and the staff for the South Florida PGA for this wonderful honor. Being in the Hall of Fame is just a beautiful honor and a wonderful thing, and I'm very appreciative of it. I wanted to thank all the staff, all the members of the South Florida PGA. I want to congratulate all the winners tonight who worked so hard to make golf the great game that it is. I also want to congratulate you, Roger, and I'm proud to go into the class of 2010 with you. Any success I've had, I couldn't have done it by myself. I've always had a wonderful support system at home. My mom and dad were fantastic. My sister Barbara, she's the best. If there was a Hall of Fame for sisters, I'm sure she'd be the first one in. I also want to thank my assistant, Tom Kalenda, who he's really my best assistant other than my dad. And I'm real happy he's coming back to go with us next year on tour. I've also had the unconditional love of 4 dogs in my adult life, each one rescued from a shelter. Anybody looking for a dog or a cat in animal shelter or rescue group, it's a great place to begin your search. I have the current one here, Mr. Bucky, named him after my dad. Bucky. Ready? Can you do it? Let's see if you can do it. Give me one. Okay, how many times did Jack Nicklaus win the PGA? Excellent. South Florida has always been a very special place for me. It's where my quest to get back on the golf course started. It's where my comeback began. And it's where my dream to become a professional golfer, even though I was paralyzed from the waist down, actually took root. I was born in New Jersey, but it wasn't my fault. After my accident, Jerry Volpe, who at the time owned the Crystal Lago Golf Club in Pompano, invited me down for a couple weeks. I stayed 35 years. My life has been profoundly impacted by PGA members. One of them is here tonight, Gary Warren. And it's hard to find a golfer who hasn't been influenced by a PGA member. At Crystal Lago, I met such a PGA member, one of these fellows who impacted my life, Alec Tournier. Alec was a jack of all trades who could do anything. And when I told him I wanted to hit golf balls out of my wheelchair, he said, sure. And Alex teed golf balls up for me all day, every day. It was Alex who came up with the idea to mount the swivel seat on the golf cart. And for $20 and the spare parts that were laying on the floor, he came up with this little invention that really did change my life. Because it enabled me to get back on the golf course. And I never thought I could make a career in golf. I was basically just trying to cope with a seemingly hopeless situation I found myself in. As bad as I felt, as low as I was, and as bewildered as I was by the whole thing, the one thing that I knew for sure was that as rotten as I felt every place else, when I came to the golf course, I felt better. So for me, this was good therapy. It was good mental therapy, it was good physical therapy, it was probably better medicine than any pill I could take. But even though after I started giving my shows, I never thought I could make a career out of this. But that was almost 3,000 performances ago. And ever since the very beginning, I told people how much I love to play golf and how almost every person said it would be impossible. And that my dream was always to be a professional golfer. And since then, for 34 years, I've told this story. I've encouraged others to reach for their dreams, strive for excellence, and do something they didn't think they could. So yes, our show is about hitting great shots. It's about having fun, but there's a point to it. The point is, if I can do this, then I like to challenge each person in my audience to do something in their life that perhaps they think is impossible. For I found that with hard work, dedication, perseverance, you can achieve success at anything. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something or that your dream is impossible. For if you are willing to pay the price, you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to do. And in our show, we talk a lot about the word dream. A dream is not something you have at night. It is having a positive thought in your head, having it in your heart, and doing whatever it takes to make that come true. That's a dream. Here's another thought. If you have a dream and it doesn't work out, never stop dreaming. Get a new dream. As for my vision for the future, I want to continue on my mission to grow the game of golf. I especially enjoy working with young people and seeing them and introducing them to our game of a lifetime. I especially enjoy watching them learn the valuable life lessons that golf teaches us. Also, I want to continue to reach out to those with disabilities and show them that they too can experience the joy that golf can bring to one's life. Golf truly is a game for everyone. I'm living proof of that. One of the coolest things the PGA of America has done for me is to send me to military bases and military hospitals to work with wounded soldiers, to have them use golf as a rehabilitative tool. It's an honor and a privilege to work with these real heroes. And as far as I'm concerned, we cannot do enough for these folks who have given us so much so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have here in America. Every time I see a person hit a golf ball sitting down, it makes me smile because I know that I have blazed the trail that they are traveling on. And if it can be said that I left the game of golf a little bit better than when I found it, that would please me to no end. And finally, I'd like to close tonight by closing my talk the way I close every one of my shows. If there's something that you would really like to do, no matter how impossible it may seem, if you are willing to work hard, persevere, hang in there, you can achieve success, your dreams, anything at all that you want to do, because really, if you stop and think about it, almost anything is possible. Thanks again for this wonderful honor, and I'm very proud to be in the South Florida PGA Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, brother. Keep going.
Just hang here for a second, Dennis. We want to, one more time, just let's honor Roger and Dennis with a round of applause for both of them. Very good. Roger, come on up for a second, please. Just stand up here. Let's keep this thing going, come on. Roger Wood, Dennis Walker. We're all giving back to the game of golf. Congratulations, gentlemen. We're going to ask all the award winners to come on up. We're going to do photos when we break here. I just wanted to, again, thank you for the invitation. I'm not doing anything a year from now, so if you need me, I'm here for you for as long as you need me. Thank you for joining us. We pay tribute to a tremendous group of award winners and Hall of Fame inductees. Just ask you to safe travels home, and we hope to see you again, like I said, next year. God bless.